What is up, guys? We're back with another Get Ready With Me. Just a random one. This has no rhyme or reason. I was just like, why not? We'll see if this works. So this is a Get Ready With Me for Silent Book Club, and I'm gonna bring you guys to Silent Book Club as well. But while I get ready, let's talk about the last two books I read because they were a delight. Okay, so first I have my new Powder Grip Matte Primer from e.l.f. I really like this. It feels very nice on my face. And yeah, I really like this. I don't know what I want to do with my eyeshadow today. I mean, like, I have an idea, but let's hope it works out because I'm pretty much just wearing black and white today. So I'm gonna go for colorful. And I grabbed this eyeliner that I've been really liking on my waterline. It's like teal. I've been really liking it. And I saw one of my favorite YouTubers and creators, Andrea Russett, do a makeup look. And she kind of has like a similar color on her waterline, but she puts like orange up here. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. But we'll see how that works. So I really like Omegaverse, but I haven't read a lot. And I was on the hunt for some more Omegaverse authors. Some I know and they've been on my TBR. I just like haven't gotten around to it. You know, so many books, so little time. But one of my favorite Omegaverse authors, who I swear I talk about her in every video, but you know what happens. Miss Sarah Blue, she slid into my DMs and told me to read Mannix by Grace McGinty. I think that's how you say her last name. And I was like, cool, done. She also recommended some other ones, but that was like the one. She was like, you should read this. I think you'd like it. It's fluffy and like the cover is cool. Like this is what the cover looks like. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Now, there was a little surprise in there for me, but I'm going to tell you what the surprise is. It's not a surprise. I just trust her and didn't read anything about the book. There is MPreg in this book. MPreg has never been something I'm like necessarily for or against. I'm just aware it exists. I've never read it before. I've never like sought it out. But I thoroughly enjoyed it in this. And it wasn't like I mean, it is essential to like the plot and the reason for them finding this female Omega. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It made sense to me and I'm here for it. Okay, now let's attempt this eyeshadow that is in my head. So I'm going to use this, the Zulu by Juvia's palette for some of it. So I'm going to use this brown. And because I was going to use a different brown, and then I looked at it and it looked too light for what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to do a little bit of it right there. I can barely see. It's very bright in my room right now. I just wanted it a little dark. So we do orange. Okay, that works. Sure. Okay, and then we're going to use the orange. Do that bit. Go all the way over. Oh, that's dark. What is it? Dark orange. All right, let's just hope for the best. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we do with eyeshadow. I just hope for the best. Hope that if I get too messy, I can just clean it up. Okay. We're working with something here. I kind of wanted to put some yellow in here, but I need another brush. Okay, I got distracted trying to perfect this, but yeah. So I never read MPreg before, but I'm here for it after reading this book. So essentially this is an Omegaverse where they're all like shifters of different like species pretty much. Now this is an already made up pack, but for them to get pregnant, you need a male Omega and a female Omega. So one of them has a really good sense of smell, smells a female Omega, which in their shifter community should essentially be extinct. So they find her. She is a stripper. She's just trying to get by. She has clearly a dark past that we don't know about quite yet. She is running from something. Shocker. So they essentially kidnap her, but they're also like, hey, like, you're also clearly like running from something, like what's going on, whatever. She does not tell them, obviously, so they have to figure it out. And then They can also tell she's gonna go into heat, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm not an Omega, I'm just a tiger shifter, whatever, this, that, and the other. But she's like, they're telling her everything, and she's like, okay, everything's making sense. And she's also like, I'm also weirdly comfortable around them. I don't know why, because I'm always on edge. I'm never comfortable around people, especially men, and all this. And she's also taking care of her little sister, essentially as her mother figure, because they're such, like, she's 20 and her little sister's like 3 or something like that, like 2 or 3. So yeah, but something happens and she's like, okay, cool, I'll do my heat at your guys' place in the mountains, we're on your territory, whatever. The boys are excited, as they are, because they would prefer their heat to be where they can control it and not at her house. But she's at a point where she packs up pretty much all of her belongings and leaves the house that she was just living at, because essentially she gets a threat from the person she's running from, and she's like, oh, we can't stay here, I gotta go. So she essentially agrees that she will be kind of like, not necessarily a surrogate, but she will donate her eggs so that their male Omega can get pregnant and they can have cubs and their little pack and whatever. But all the boys are like, okay, we have to convince her to stay, because they know she's running from something, and they're like, no, we can protect her, but we got to figure it out what it is. So without spoiling it, they obviously figure out what it is. She tells them, she's like, okay. She also gets to a point where she's like, oh man, I really should stay, I like these guys, they're comfortable, they really like my little sister. And she's also at a point where she's like, even if I do run, my sister's staying here because she's more safe here than with me, and I don't want to keep moving her. Now, while it has kind of like a darker subplot of why she's running and all that mess, and her past is very dark, it is very fluffy and cute, and the men are all very precious and sweet, and we love them. And of course, as every Omegaverse, it's spicy as hell. But yeah, it was very precious and sweet with the underlying kind of dark plot. And she's a badass Omega. Granted, she didn't know she was an Omega, but we love that. We love a badass Omega. So if you're curious about Mpreg, honestly, would recommend. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It was very cutesy, and their shifter form is like this other species. It's not like how I said, she's like half tiger shifter, and there's like bear shifters, and there's werewolves and vampires and things. They're called Mannix is what they are, and they're almost like feline-like, but they're not like cats or like jaguars or anything. So yeah, but I very much enjoyed it, and I will be reading the rest of the series because there's 4 books in this like Mannix series, and I'm here for it, and I will be reading them. Okay, so now I'm using my Flawless Satin Foundation from e.l.f. No shocker there. I have it up a little bit because it does kind of like leak a little bit. You can't really tell. But yeah, we love e.l.f. over here. The second book is one I finished this morning, and it was so good. It's called His to Worship by Renee Harper. And I found this book on TikTok from the author promoting it from her TikTok. And like this cover, this is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this cover, and it sounded very similar to Ice Planet Barbarians, so I was like, yeah, let's go. I love Ice Planet Barbarians. I've only read the first 2, but still. It's like, hell yeah. So I put on my TBR, and then obviously it is a Black author, so I was like, cool, February TBR. Sounds great. So I inhaled this. I feel like I've been in a small reading slump, / I've just been reading very slowly. But this, I feel like this brought me back to life. Realized I'm so distracted. I normally put on my concealer first, and I did not do that. So we're gonna do that real fast. Again, camo concealer from e.l.f. No one is shocked. Anywho, I go backwards with my makeup because I'm a silly goose. So like I said, similar to Ice Planet Barbarians, all these women get kidnapped by an alien species. They don't know what's going on. So it starts out with 4 of them essentially like being there, awake, whatever. They get transferred to this spaceship, and they're like, okay, they're transporting us, we gotta take over this shit. So they end up doing that, and then they're searching the ship. They're like, okay, there's gotta be some way to get us home or figure it out, whatever. So while one of them, Sedona, the main character, she is searching, she finds pods of other women. She's like, oh no, there's more women. Do we wake them? All the girls decide not to. They don't want to freak them out. They want to figure out if they can land the ship somewhere or whatever. Then asteroid hits. Oh no. It's a spaceship. It automatically redirects them to essentially like the nearest planet to land. So they crash land on this planet. Sedona is the only one that wakes up first. Before the crash, they had gone back into their pods in hopes that would like help them, save them, because it's like supposed to preserve them, whatever. So they go back in their pods, crash. Sedona is the only one that wakes up because her little window in her pod is cracked. So she wakes up and she's like, you know what? I'm not going to wake anyone else up until like I have to. But when it crashed, Kavir, the alien, he sees this because he's out hunting. He's kind of the black sheep of his clan on this planet. So he sees it and is like, okay, well, this is like a gift. This is a sign that I need to follow this. And Sedona also ends up essentially finding a flare gun, but it's like a space flare gun, so it goes up and it literally points like a holographic arrow towards her. So Kavir sees this, keeps going, whatever. Obviously, initial meeting, she's like, what are you? Hello, what is happening? Language barrier. If you've read an alien or monster book, we love the language barrier. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I really like this stuff, and I don't know how I wasn't using something like this before, because I'm obsessed with it. So they end up essentially sparking up sort of a friendship, but he also immediately is like, oh, that's my mate. Cool, I found a mate. She obviously does not know this because language barrier, and obviously she's human, so she doesn't know what that is. But he ends up being very nice and realizing, okay, she's different. Like, I need to take my time. She doesn't know like what's going on. So after about a week, one of the other girls that was one of the 4 girls that was awake, wakes up. Sedona's like, well, shit, I was hoping to have more of a plan, but here we are. So her name's Renata. She wakes up. She's like, what's that? Sedona has to explain it. Whatever. It's them, and they're figuring their shit out. And Kavir ends up going to a cave, a hunter's cave, to go get some supplies and things. Turns out there's another alien there from his clan. He's like, all right, you need to keep it a secret, but like you can't follow me or tell anyone I was here. Enoch does not listen. We love Enoch. He's adorable. And follows him, obviously back, sees that there's 2 females, and is like, wow, this is great. Because, of course, their clan is low on females. So now it's Sedona, Renata, Kavir, and Enoch. They're chilling, and then one day, all of the pods start going from green to yellow to red, and Sedona's like, oh, well, I guess we're all waking them up at once, unfortunately. And Renata is not there because they were going to do it together. So Sedona's there by herself, having to wake up all these girls, 2 of which have already met her, but the others have no idea what's going on. They've been essentially asleep in these pods this entire time. The last thing they remember is whatever they were doing on Earth. Some of them don't take it well, to no one's shock. So once Renata comes back, she was helping Kavir hunt. They have to try and explain, well, this is the situation, whatever. Of course, one of the girls has a translator. Now, Sedona has been slowly learning Kavir's language, and so she's able to understand some things, but not everything, so the translator has helped so much and whatnot. So now that all these girls are awake and whatnot, they're like, okay, now we have to figure out a plan, and we do have to go back to their clan. Because as, like I said, they're low on females. This will be very good for the clan. Cool, even though, like, most of the girls do want to, like, go home and whatnot. But they don't have any other choice. So they set out to go back to the clan, whatever. Like I said, Kavir is a black sheep of his clan. So his uncle, who is essentially, like, the chief, instead of rewarding him for like, wow, you brought these amazing women when we were low on women and whatever, and we're like a dying species and whatever. No, he's like, oh, he was selfish and kept them all to himself. And same with Enoch. So then Enoch gets roped into it. And he's like, what the fuck? So then they have to challenge to win the hearts of the women, or win the women. And they're like, well, that didn't go well. What the hell? So, yeah. And obviously this takes you through Sedona and Kavir getting to know each other. And again, Kavir is literally the most precious angel baby. We love him. We love him. He worships the ground that Sedona walks on. And is very respectful of her being like, oh, we're going to take this slow because you don't understand the bond like I do. Like, they don't feel the bond in the same way. Yeah, Cleo, exactly. Big stretch. So, do you have something to say? Yeah? Oh, okay. Yeah? Oh, hello. Okay. What? Oh, what was that? Okay. So they, of course, then have to figure this all out because they don't really want anyone fighting. One of the girls is also a, like, tech girl, so she's trying to fix one of these alien, like, iPad situations to see if they can communicate and possibly get some of the girls off the planet, because some girls, you know, don't want to be there. And, yeah, I don't know what it was about this. I don't know if it's because I haven't read an alien book in a while, but wow, I feel like this book brought me back to life, considering it was truly like a random find. Because like, I think this author's like debut novel. Because I haven't really seen anything else by them, and the second one was supposed to be out already, so I don't know if the first one didn't do well, or I don't know, because this book is amazing. I gave it, like, it was a 5-star read for me. If you are into alien or monster or a big Ice Planet Barbarian fan, I need you to read this book and give this author so much love, because this book was just fantastic. Like, fully got me out of whatever reading funk I've been in. Like, I blew through this book, and I need more. Immediately. So yeah, like I said, if you're into aliens or anything, like, please go read this book. Yeah, see, Cleo says the same. Yeah. See? Truly though, guys, like, this book was so good. I need y'all to read it. Please and thank you. It was so good. So good. Okay, perfect. So here's the finished Luke. I'm kind of obsessed. The sun is like messing with me, so I can't really see it that well, but I like the teal and like the orange and the yellow. We love it. So I'm gonna finish getting ready. Okay, hi, hello. I thought I would show you guys like the outfit that I'm planning on wearing. So it's gonna be these checkered pants. They're like really stretchy and comfy because it is that time of the month and I need comfort. So got that. I have this lace top mesh thing that I wear all the time. You probably see it in all my pictures. I'm gonna wear this, and then my Death by TBR shirt that is in my shop. Here's the front, and then this is the back. It says Death by TBR. It's got the little Grim Reaper. I can never take good pictures of the back of some of my merch, so here we go. This is available in my shop right now. And then I'm just gonna wear black combat boots. They're not Doc Martens because they are knockoffs that I'm pretty sure I got at Target. You're gonna hear Cleo a lot in this. She sees me getting dressed and she's not having it. So this is the look. I wasn't sure if the mesh and the checkered was gonna be too much, but I think I enjoy it. I mean, I'm only looking at my camera, I haven't looked in the mirror. But yeah, we like her. I'm so obsessed with these pants. I need to get these in other checkered colors because they're so comfortable. And I'm obsessed. I'm gonna do my hair. I'm not gonna take you with me for that, but I'm using a different styling tool, so we'll see how my hair turns out. Okay, the hair is done. I don't hate it. I mean, everyone else is probably gonna be like, Cecilia, it looks how it always does. I normally use like a 1-inch straightener to curl my hair. I decided to use an older straightener that is like 2.5, 3 inches. So curls are a little less curly, and like you can see my bangs are very 70s, which I don't mind. I really just need to buy myself a curling iron because the one I had with a clamp, it died very quickly and I just have not bought another one. But here we are, getting ready for book club. I'm dressed. I added my Libra necklace. I probably won't put rings on, but that might change. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna change my earrings either. These are kind of my earrings I wear every day. They do not come off unless I shower. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna bring my Mood Reader tote bag. This is also available in my shop, also available in t-shirts. I think I'm gonna bring this. I always bring a pack of stickers because I don't know, everyone loves stickers, right? Like, bitches love stickers. I always say that. And I had bought a bunch of just like cheap packs of stickers. So this is the bag I'm gonna bring. That's what's gonna happen. I have random cash that I need to actually put in my wallet from tips from the week, so I need to do that. I have my lipstick, which actually I will probably put in my purse and not this bag. Where is she? My Kindle, which I just updated with stickers. Some of these were already on there. My alien smut right here has been on there, but I added some extra ones. I was feeling a small change. Obviously bringing my Kindle. Like I said, I'm not in the middle of anything because I just finished something this morning, so I have to figure out what I want to read, even though most of the time at book club we just yap, so there's that. But I'm gonna bring my Kindle. That's gonna go in the bag. I might grab a physical book as well, just in case. Hello, Cleo. Cleo has made her presence. So yeah, and I'm gonna bring my water bottle that has all my book stickers on it. Let me go grab that actually. Okay, here is my bookish water bottle. This has a very specifically book stickers on it. Some of them are random stickers, some are stickers from my shop, like this one that says read queer books. Maybe that one is from my shop. That one is from my shop. And this one that says paranormal romance is also from my shop. This is the transparent one available you can get. I definitely prefer the white background. If this was a lighter color, I think it'd be fine. But yeah, we've got a bunch of other stickers. Oh, these two are also mine. Will Shake My Ass for Monsters, Death to My TBR. This also comes in a t-shirt. But yeah, obviously she's not finished because I don't want to like put too many stickers on her. So I just wait until I'm like, yep, this is a water bottle sticker and this is gonna go on there. So yeah, gotta leave room. But yeah, I will be bringing this as well because you gotta stay hydrated. All right, so I have my jacket on, my squeaky boots are on, if you can. And I'm just awaiting my friend Jen to pick me up for book club. So this is a get ready for silent book club with me. I will probably make a little silent book club vlog on TikTok or something. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, cool, like it, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more, makeup is really makeuping. This was a good look. I'm glad I did this. Yeah, just like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.